Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Monday. I would say hopefully this weather will begin to stabilize and be more consistent with the warmth and the sun. But I'm here about to head into the gym for a bit and work out. But before I go in, I wanted to take the time to share a message, I guess some thoughts that have been coming in and through my experience. And a lot of the messages and lessons that I get from Spirit tend to be more like a story when it comes to life around me and my life's experience and just the observations that I see. Hey! From the people around me and just learning lessons. And so I figured I'd try to articulate this. And so today, title wise, I guess the title would be Are you believing? And a question prompt for us to think about, like, are you seeing yourself, limiting yourself based off of your experience? Or are you seeing yourself, describing yourself based off of your potential? And I say this because sometimes we go through life and we have situations that occur and we begin to just kind of give it like an excuse, a limitation, like, oh, this is happening because this is the way I am, or this is the way it's always been, or because it's been down my family history and I have never seen anything newer or different other than this particular habit. And let's just use the example of you have a tendency to lash out in anger in certain situations, or you have a tendency to get shy in front of a crowd because you've never seen someone else in your circle growing up, speak out loud and be, a public speaker, speak their truth. Or all you've ever seen growing up is just how your family circle just lashed out in anger, and that's how they only ever tended to express themselves. But if you keep doing that and pointing the finger, okay, last week a message came through and I spoke about how we can point the finger. We have two options in life. Point the finger, but you're giving your power away, or you can take responsibility and respond, take a moment to respond in a different way. And this message was just inspired through events, and I'm always, especially with the clients that I work with, I'm always advocating. And if you just message me about a question that you have, I'm always only ever seeing your potential. No matter what crap you've been through or what you're going through, what's going on around you, it's always about your highest truth and what the possibility of hope and light can be if you kind of just give yourself that space to trust. I don't know how it's gonna turn out or how I'm going to do this. I don't have the details, but I'm willing to be open to receiving something new. And this just got me to thinking, when you want to know your potential, or say you want to have a different storyline, if you keep thinking, or all you've ever seen and all you've ever experienced, and maybe your habit or tendency in the past has been to, unleash in anger rather than expressing it in a healthy way, the best tip that I could give for you in a situation like that is to take a moment to, one, breathe, center yourself, even for like that 1 minute practice of 6 breaths in a minute, and let go of the story and think of a new idea, a new belief. It could be a new, like, just idea, possibility. And in the work that I do, I'm always talking about learning to dream. Dreaming, imagination, just playing with the thought in a different perspective allows you to activate that third eye chakra, and also your heart space, to be open to hope, to be open to guidance, to be open to, a new storyline that you can write for yourself. And I want to know, have you guys seen the movie? This is cultural reference, so that we can all kind of like associate that. It Too. I saw the second movie last night, and it just made me think. I was like, oh, this is pretty legit, because, it, the clown, fear, feeds off of your fear, where you're constantly playing in your head. So it gets bigger, it gets stronger. And it got to a point where towards the end, spoiler alert, he gets so big, he's overpowering everybody, and they're just almost about to lose hope. Until one of them says, well, how can we make it smaller? They started to rewrite the story. Oh, you're just a clown. Oh, you're just an old man. You just begin to say words. It's like the use of prayer. It's the use of your words are magic. Just like beautiful spells that you can write. If you write it with love, right? You can rewrite your present storyline, your life experience, just by shifting it, seeing it from a different perspective. You don't need the proof. Like the Bible says, if you have belief first, then you'll see it, rather than waiting for the proof and then believing in it. When it comes to the third eye work, and just like in the realm of the spirit, it's all about your perception, what your beliefs are, what your vibrations are, what your heart is saying, right? And when they started just rewriting it, he got smaller and smaller and smaller, and he shrank, and he got so weak. And I thought that is how, at any point in time, we're always, dealing with our own experiences, because we came here and reincarnated to learn lessons. And so we're always on a growth journey, and you're never alone. So I challenge you, today, this week, rewrite your storyline. Like, take whatever challenge comes up for you. Take a minute to just breathe, stay in a moment of silence, and then get that thing that is causing fear to come up and rewrite it for yourself. And it could just begin with something small. I gave a couple examples. And then you'll find that strength, that level of courage, your heart, the aura, the chakra energy begins to expand and expand. So now your light body is growing stronger, and all of this negative beliefs or vibrations, they can't get close to you, right? And so I would say that would be my tip and my advice for you. And I just wanted to share that. I pray that the message helps you. And let me know. Maybe use the comments, definitely, down below, to write down like a fear that you want to transform. Because I find that whoever reads it as a collective, and then we're really actively praying for each other. We are helping each other just by, supporting each other. And we might as well use the technology we've been given and we have access to for our favor, because as light beings and star seeds, you're welcome. We have so much power. We're not alone, and we could definitely use our remembrance right now, every day. And I pray that this message helps you. Let me know if it resonates, or maybe it will help you later down the road. Have a beautiful, blessed day. my star family. Sat Nam.